Finally, the side-by-side comparison video you've been waiting for. Because I finally got my paws on 𝗙𝐿𝐒 BabyCat, so we want to know which one is the best clone or inspired expression. So today we're going to be doing the battle of 𝗙𝗙𝐿𝐒 versus 𝗙𝐿𝐒. Which one of these budget options is the closest to the original BabyCat? Let's roll my music so we can give you an in-depth side-by-side smell, skin, strip comparison to see which one of these options is the best for you.
We're all alone, yeah, but some friends from the south side, in case you cared, out of all your friends, I wanna be
Blessing morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝐷𝐴. I don't know where the craze of the 𝗙𝐿𝐒 BabyCat came in. I understand it. It is a sexy vanillic profile, and it is part of the brand that I enjoy, which is 𝗙𝐿𝐒 Le Vestiver. I can never pronounce this. Le Vestiver des Parfums. Don't ask me to pronounce it. I suck.
I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to.
So today we're gonna be checking out 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏, which was love at first sniff for me. Before I even got my nose on 𝗙𝐿𝐒 BabyCat, at least have my own bottle, this joint blew my socks off. Absolutely loved it, performed incredible. And then people were whispering to me like, yo, Coobs, you gotta get 𝗙𝐿𝐒. This puppy right here, which is a very handsome looking bottle, slightly feminine with the white label, but it's fine. And I started smelling this puppy and I'm like, ooh. 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏 got a problem. And these are giving my interpretations, not telling you guys which one was the better clone option or which one was the closest, because I couldn't give you that honestly until I had the original in hand. Now we're gonna be doing that side-by-side comparison on test strip and on skin to see which one would be the better option, since this one is so difficult to find and you're gonna pay a marked up price over retail for. And you're broke, let's be honest. That makes two of us.
My emotions! My emotions!
So I got my test strips on deck. I don't need that many. I just pulled it out for effect. And the first thing I'm gonna do is spray BabyCat, the original, on this strip right here, and I'm gonna let it dry down right now. Smells delicious, right in the air.
It smells delish.
All right, so followed by 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏 by Paris Corner. I'm gonna spray that 3 times. Put that down to the side over here. And then 𝗙𝗏𝐒, same process. 1, 2, 3. Sprayer's not that great here for some reason. The 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏 is a little bit better, so there you go on that. The sprayer on 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏 is slightly better. I'm gonna let them dry down for a second.
Well, I think he's got a lot of hand movement. I've never seen so much hand movement.
And I'm gonna start off with the original BabyCat just to get my nose ready for these interpretations. There's a ton of vanilla going on in the air right now. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. This damn thing gets better and better each time I smell it. Peppery, vanillic, musky, unisex, but I feel it has some strong masculinity. You just gotta be really into vanillic vibes, but also strong suede nuances, because it's a really nice balance. It's not just full-blown vanilla. It's got a lot of personality. It's got the right amount of spice. It's got a sexy suede. All right, so I'm gonna keep 𝗙𝗙𝗒 original on the right-hand side. As a matter of fact, just to help the audience determine, I'm gonna put a little black marker right in the back so we know that this is the original. Can you see that black marker? Probably not from a distance, but you'll get the idea. 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏 is the one I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison on test strip. So original, 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. Okay. Damn, that is pretty close actually. Wow, I'm actually a little bit surprised how close. The 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 on the test strip smells a little bit faint for some reason, even though I did the 3 sprays. Yeah. Faint, but comparatively, fairly close actually. All right, so now I'm gonna do 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 next to each other. Original, 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏. Interesting. Okay. So the 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 is close, but a lot fresher. It's got a larger, stronger presence of ginger. For some reason, greenish peppercorn kind of vibe. A lot more fresher, as the original BabyCat seems to be a little bit more dark and luscious. This one's more gingery and fresh. Wildly sexy though, shit. But if we're doing the comparison on test strips so far, 𝗙𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏 is definitely more on the cloner, and 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is more of an inspired but taking its own liberties. Very interesting. That's a very good first impression. So right now, off of rip, even based off color, you can kind of tell, comparatively speaking, it's very, very close with the BabyCat as opposed to the 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which has no color component to it. So maybe that additive adds a little bit of a although it's coloring, but maybe there's something behind it. Now the ultimate test truly is skin. And this video does not have to be complicated. People will overextend extend just to make content and make it longer to keep you guys engaged. I just want to let you guys know straight up, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
So on the watch hand, I'm going straight BabyCat, 2 sprays. 1, 2. All right, we're gonna go 2 BabyCats, and I'm going to do 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐾𝐃 first, 2 sprays on the bracelet hand. 1, 2. I'm gonna give these a couple of seconds to dry out, and then I'm gonna do a side by side. All right, starting off with the original BabyCat. Oh my God, it's so much better on skin. Jesus Christ. Whew, the goose pimples is just coming, fam. This is...
Goose pimples.
Oh, instant goose pimples. All right, 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐾𝐃. Interesting. 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐾𝐃 is close. There's a little bit more of an incensey nuance coming off my skin. You still get that Swedish leather. You obviously get that dark roasted vanilla essence. And although 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐾𝐃 has a little bit more of an incensey feel off of my skin, slightly smokier, it is in that bubble. It is fairly close and very good. Just very good.
So good.
But yeah, it is very close. It keeps a lot of the same note format, just jumbled a little bit differently, and a punchier, more smokier incense vibe. But now let's try 𝗙𝐢𝐿_𝑄𝐻. So the 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻, I'm gonna go on the watch hand, but forward on my actual hand, so I can do a side-by-side comparison to each. 1, 2. Let me let that dry down for a second. All right, so first we're gonna start with the BabyCat. Okay, and now 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻. No. It's taking inspiration, but it is not a one-to-one clone, and it's not trying to be that either. With my experience with clones and how they make clones is, some are taking strong inspiration from these fragrances and really trying to get as close as possible to the original. In this one, I think it took a popular DNA, wanted to make something similar, but add its own individuality and touch. I still think 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻 is absolutely sexy, but comparatively speaking, one-on-one to BabyCat, no.
The answer is hell no.
A lot fresher, a lot more ginger, a lot more peppery. There's more fizziness in here. There's a greener element, gorgeous spice, but smelling them side by side, you can smell the inspiration, but they're far enough off, honestly. And I had mentioned previously, I love how this smells. I love how this smells a little bit more than 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐾𝐃, but it is not even a close enough interpretation to YSL BabyCat to even call it a clone, in my opinion. Inspired by? Sure. Similar note nuances? Yeah.
We are same, but different. But still same.
Structurally completely different. The scent profile next to each other, very different. I still love this shit. This smells even sexier on my skin, bro. It's crazy. I love the freshness component here. This is what sets it apart from the others, but side by side comparison, 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐾𝐃 wins. And I almost forgot, 𝗙𝐿 has a clone also. It's called Baby Vanilla or Vanilla Baby. Let me do a quick comparison with this one here, because I'm trying to see if I can get more BabyCat clones up in this piece. But let's see what this puppy is doing versus the original. So original, 𝗙𝐿's version. Inspired by, not one-to-one off the test strip. A lot of the same nuances, but the 𝗙𝐿 one is a little bit brighter as well. Let's try this on skin. So I got BabyCat original here, and I'm gonna do the 𝗙𝐿 Vanilla Baby on this one. 1, 2. Let me let this puppy dry down, and let's do a side-by-side comparison between those. Okay, original BabyCat. My God, dude, the more this joint dries down, it's really beautiful. It is a beautiful scent. I really enjoy it. I like what it does off the skin. And that's what it is about fragrance too. It's not just so much the compliment factor, is how your skin cooperates with this scent and how it ends up making it its own DNA. Super sexy. Let's check Vanilla Baby by 𝗙𝐿. Interesting. So right offhand, the 𝗙𝐿 one pops a ton more off the skin, but it's also a fresher spray. It's a little bit more pepperier, a little bit slightly muskier. The spice essence here does make it a lot brighter than the original. God, this is definitely in that sexy space of 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻. Brighter, spicier. Let me see this versus 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻. Okay. I'm still holding strong. 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐾𝐃 is the closest interpretation to the original BabyCat. This one would be considered a clone as opposed to the others being inspired, which is 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻 and Vanilla Baby by 𝗙𝐿. Between these two though, also different from each other. This one has a slight upper hand on the pepper, and the 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻 is smacking it with ginger. So it's gotta be, if you like a little bit more pepper, then you're gonna go for the 𝗙𝐿 one. If you like more ginger, you're gonna go for the 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻 one. I'm a ginger fan, so I'm gonna lean a little bit more to the 𝗙𝐿_�𝐻, but they're both fucking nuts. Damn. But here's the closest comparison to my nose. So it's up to you. It's $300 plus, $60, $50 space. Is it that drastically different? Not really. Is 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐻 worth it? Definitely. Is BabyCat worth it? If you got the bread, definitely. But unfortunately, Niall Queen is not a clone of BabyCat, but is absolutely beautiful. Now, 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐻 being the winner, is this a viable option for you to get over BabyCat? BabyCat still has the edge. Off my skin, BabyCat just produces this beautiful, sexy energy that really 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐻 is not there yet. It's definitely the closest interpretation. I mean, there's limited things that separate it from the original, and obviously the price point is gonna be significantly cheaper, so if you're budget conscious and you just wanna have as close as possible, this is a great option. But BabyCat, the OG, it just hits different. It feels sexier. It projects off my skin differently. It's just something about it that's really shining off my skin that 𝗙𝗏𝐾𝐻 is not doing. It's delicious though, but the original, fuck. Let me know in the comments below any other BabyCat clones you want to put in the description, and I'll see y'all stitches next time. I hope this was the video y'all been waiting for. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Smooches.
Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would